Hi, welcome back to my channel. It has been quite some time since I made a new video because I'm in the middle of so many projects right now. I just really haven't found any time to make any videos. So as you can see behind me, I have a blue wall, and so that's part of one of my projects. I am revamping my living room because it's a portal to my studio, which I work out of, and I'll talk a little bit about that today and let you know a little bit more about myself currently. So, as you all know, if you've been watching, I'm Kristy J. Welcome to my channel, The Real Kristy J. I don't always look great because then it's not real. Sorry, I don't put on makeup and do my hair for videos. I think that's really stupid. So, no offense to anybody who does that, but I just personally don't do that. I don't find it to be real. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera. And that's another thing. I don't have a perfect setup, at least not right now. And I just record as I feel and whatever I'm going through in my life. And I just thought I'd reach out today because it's a new week. And I haven't seen you guys in a while. And drinking my coffee. Look how cute my cup is. It says, I do not care. I love it. I love this cup. So that portal, my living room, it used to be a gray on white, and now I'm making it a blue on white, which is, they call it Elmer's Echo. It's just a really nice, dark, royal blue. It's going to look really good in here, especially when I'm done with everything. And I even fixed my cabinet, which just need to be dusted and reorganized, but this is all my fun glass stuff and collector's things that are, I find at like flea markets and stuff. Like, let me show you one. My absolute favorite. This is a perfume bottle. Isn't this so cute? This is my favorite one out of all of them. And the cool thing is when you open them, they still smell like the cologne of perfume that was in it. Oh my God. This reminds me of my Grandma Garcia's house. Oh my God, I used to love playing with her perfume bottles. So she had some old school ones. Kind of like, let me show you one. My grandma had some old school ones, kind of like this one that my husband has. This holds cologne, believe it or not. But my grandma had old school ones like that. And I used to love opening and playing with them, but either way. So, this is my portal. And I'm not going to show you the rest because it's not done, and I'm embarrassed by how it looks because I don't like it. So, the portal is going to lead into my brow studio. So, I am a new and up-and-coming, semi-permanent tattoo artist as far as eyebrows are concerned. So, mine are microbladed on and need a touch up, but you can't tell because I'm not that close. Thank God. So yeah, that's what I do because I'm an artist and I wanted a career in that field that was rewarding in some way, shape, or form, and this is it. I know what it's like to not have eyebrows due to overplucking, which is due to my stepmom not really wanting to teach me how to do anything right when it comes to being a female, like cleaning up bushy eyebrows, shaving your legs, or anything like that. Like, I really feel it was some sort of another one of her forms of control to not allow me to advance as I should in life, and her way of keeping me back. Like, I'm honestly behind in life. I totally feel like I am, at least like by 4 years or maybe more, because she always tried to lump me up with my little sister and make us do the same thing and all that stupid shit. Either way, she didn't teach me how to pluck my eyebrows. If you don't know, I'm Portuguese, and I had really thick eyebrows as a kid. I mean, like almost unibrow style thick eyebrows. I called them little caterpillars on my face because they look like little black caterpillars on my face. But yeah, so what I would do, because once again I didn't have the help, I would shave them. So I would shave in here and here and up around in here and tried to get some sort of a less bushy look so I could fit in with my peers. And it didn't always look great. It didn't feel great. And so then I got into plucking. And in the 90s, we plucked our eyebrows pretty thin. It was kind of like the chola look. You know, you got your thin little clown eyebrows, I guess you would call them. It wasn't cute. So, due to over plucking and my eyebrows being messed up, they wouldn't grow. I damaged the hair follicle to the point where my eyebrows wouldn't grow in the spots that I needed them to grow in. So I got it microbladed. And that was the best investment I've ever made in my entire life. Like, I thought I was going to cry when I was done. And then I didn't. I was just so like, oh my God, I have eyebrows. I can walk around the world now with no makeup on. And I just felt so good. And I wanted to give that back. I am. I've witnessed people cry on the table when the reveal of their eyebrows is shown to them. And it's such a good feeling inside. Like, I've cried for other people's clients and they weren't even my client. Like, that's just how good of a feeling it is. And I want to give that to people because I know what it's like to wonder if your eyebrow is going to come off during a hug or when you're swimming, or you accidentally wipe your face because you're stressed and you totally forgot that your eyebrows were done. No matter whatever it is that you have gone through, I've gone through it too, and it sucks and it's embarrassing. And especially when you look back on pictures and your eyebrows are all like just different shapes and shit. I wish somebody, like, looking back on my pictures now, I wish somebody would have been like, yo girl, let me do your eyebrows for you because they don't look good. They looked okay. They didn't look good. But also when I was doing my eyebrows, people weren't really doing their eyebrows. And so I would either get made fun of for it, or people would ask me, like, why are you filling your eyebrows? Why are you filling in your eyebrows? Why do you make them so dark? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why are you asking these questions? Like, it's not your face. You don't have to worry about it. It's not your fucking face. It's mine. And if you don't like it, don't fucking look at me. I don't give a shit what you think. Like, people suck, okay? People just really suck. So if your opinion's not wanted, just fucking keep it to yourself. Because your words hurt, whether you realize it or not. Like, just shut up. Just shut up. So, I got my eyebrows microbladed. Yeah. And I love them. I love them, except it's been about 3 years now. And I need a touch up because I have oily skin. And so, give you some education here. Microblading is not for everyone. It's definitely not for every skin type. I don't mean to keep doing this, but I just kept doing it. So, if you have oily skin, like me, I have oily skin. So oily skin, this is how you'll know. You put makeup on, you still get a shine coming through your skin. You probably have oily skin. So microblading is not for everybody except especially those with oily skin, because the pigment can spread into your oils in your skin during the process or as it's healing. I'm not entirely sure how it goes on because it's got to be over time. Because when I first got mine done, my lines were so crisp, so clean, like beautiful. I had no bleeding, no spreading of the pigment, aka bleeding, none of that. But now as I look at them closer, I could tell that over time it's spread. So I guess over time there's my answer, right? My answer to my own question. Over time, it will spread. But it doesn't happen for everybody. So it's not something that I could say that's going to happen for everybody with oily skin, because it might not. That's just what I'm going through right now. So I'm probably going to get it micro shaded, which is just a little bit of shading over it and a little bit more microblading to bring it out, because As much as I love the ombre powdered brows, I don't, because I don't always wear makeup and I don't always want that makeup look on my face. I really like the all natural look of microblading. So that's that. So I, this past summer, decided to jump into schooling and get more education and become certified not once but twice in the industry of semi-permanent tattooing. And so the first course that I took, well, actually I took 2 ombre courses, and I'm pretty much teaching myself microblading. And I know it might be hard for some to believe, but it's possible because the training's out there. It's all over the internet. You don't have to step foot into a classroom. And with the training that I received, it's really not hard to do microblading. The hard part about microblading is getting those hair strokes and that pattern down. That is the only hard part about microblading. I'm an artist. I can draw, I can paint, I can make things. I'm not tooting my own horn. That's just my talent. That's what I can do. I can make shit. And microblading has been the hardest thing that I've ever done as an artist. The second hardest thing that I've ever done as an artist, believe it or not, is those paint night sessions. I cannot stick with that process because I don't feel that making a quick painting like that, it's not that I can't do it. It's not that I feel anything. Excuse me, coffee burps. I can't do it because I put my heart and soul into my paintings, and when I paint, it's my form of meditation. So I went to a paint night session with some of my girlfriends quite some time ago, and I got almost to the end of the painting, but I was already doubting it. I didn't like how I put the fog in the background, and I didn't like how my hillside was up close. I felt that it was too straight and slanted in a way, if that makes any sense. I just didn't like it. And so I did something that kind of upsetted my girlfriends, but it really shouldn't have, because it was my painting and I paid for it and I still had a good time. But they just didn't like what I did. So if you're not familiar with this show, I got this idea from a show called Impractical Jokers. And one of the jokers had to be an art teacher and was kind of, instructing the kids on how to paint a painting. And so he was giving instructions in his ear by his other jokester buddies to put a red X through every painting in that classroom. And it's just a joke, of course. And it was explained to the kids and the parents after the fact that it was done. But I didn't like my painting, and I didn't make it to the end because I was so frustrated with it, and I couldn't go back and fix it, and I couldn't figure out a way to fix it because I felt rushed. Those paint nights, I feel rushed. It might be an hour or two, but I still feel rushed. Like I said, painting is my meditation. I take as much time as I need on that. So what I did with my painting was I put a big red X through it. I sure did. It's because I didn't like it. It's because I knew that it wasn't going to be a good painting, and I wasn't going to like it, and I was going to criticize it every time I seen it. So this way, I turned it into my own form of artwork. So when I do put it up and people see it, it's kind of a funny piece to talk about now because it has a red X through it, rather than somebody saying, "Oh, I like your painting. Oh, it looks really great." And I'm like, "No, it doesn't, but thank you." No. So instead of like, "Oh, what's this red X for?" And I'm like, well, you see, there's just some things that Kristy can't do. And this is one of them. So that's that. 2 things I can't do. Well, one of them I'm mastering. The other one I haven't practiced yet, which I just spoke on. So I'm mastering microblading. I'm going to master it. I am mastering it. I've mastered my own pattern. I love it. I can't wait to apply it on somebody. Right now, I'm just working on test dummies until models want to join the process. But I do know how to give an ombre powdered brow, which is really easy. It's just simple shading from dark to light, and keeping a steady hand when you make your perimeter outline so you can build the brow on the inside. But other than that, that's what I do. I am now a semi-permanent tattoo brow artist, and I am hoping that one day I will be either in a tattoo shop with other amazing tattoo artists, or I have a goal in mind. And usually I don't speak on these goals because I feel like I jinx myself. But since it's a goal and a work in progress, it's not going to be a jinx. It's going to be magnificent. I am aiming to eventually have my own tattoo shop. Now, I'm not going to be doing the normal tattoos that you would get at a tattoo shop. I'm going to stick to the career that I've set forth for myself now. But I want to collaborate with so many people. And the thing is, what's going to make my tattoo shop awesome and different, it's going to be woman-owned, woman-run, and woman-operated. Just women. Women. Can't talk yet. Still getting that coffee kicking in my veins or whatever it's doing. But yeah, I want to own a woman-only tattoo shop, so you can come in there and get your eyebrows done by me or by other artists who I would hire on, because I know some amazing artists out there and I would love to share space with you. Brows. I forgot her name. Never mind. You didn't hear that. So you could either, I'm going all over the place here. So you'll either be able to come in and get your brows done by me, another artist, or you'll be able to come in and get brow removal if you've had bad tattoos done in the past, and then we'll come in and we'll fix them. Or you will be able to get lip blush or eyeliner on your eyes, or maybe we'll even have a lash artist there. I definitely want to have a traditional tattoo artist there as well, maybe even two of those, and it sounds like a full house, and that's what I'm all about. I still want to have a 2-story building where we could have certain services on each level, and maybe even possibly rooms to rent out for your own tattoo business upstairs, or I don't know yet. All I know is that is my ultimate goal, is to have a woman run, owned, and operated tattoo shop. And so with that being said, that means I will most likely be sticking around in California for quite some time. I really want to get out of California and out of the mainland, and I want to move to the islands. Like, I want to move back to where my dad's from, where my grandma's from. I want to move to Hawaii. I want to live in Hawaii. I want to live life in Hawaii. I want to expand my creativity and my life and my ideas in Hawaii. But I'm married and my husband doesn't want to go there. At least not right now. I just got to try to convince him. Damn it. So that's okay, because maybe I could just retire in Hawaii and enjoy the fruits of my labor then. I don't know. So that's me from right now. I am a semi-permanent brow artist, and I have a private studio in my home until I build up that portfolio, and then I open up a studio of my own and build up more of a portfolio, and then hopefully one day I will have a business to run with one of my good friends who would be a fabulous business partner, and she's a fabulous best friend, and you know who you are if you're watching. So So that is the goal right now. And right now business is slow because my timing is awful. My timing always is awful when it comes to launching something. I don't really celebrate holidays much because I don't have much of my own family that I used to celebrate holidays with. And being that my grandma and my dad passed away, I'm kind of jaded when it comes to holidays because I don't have them anymore, and family has really shown me who they are. And so, I mean, I don't even hear from family on the holidays anymore. Thanksgiving came and went. No happy Thanksgiving, no nothing. So, where my husband's like, well, you could call them. And it's like, I've been calling people for years and years and years and years and years. And then you just stop. When people don't reciprocate, when they don't call you, when they don't show you the time of day, you just stop. Because it's like, what's the point? I'm showing you that I care, but you show me that you don't give a shit. So that's that. So I have bad timing, and I decided to launch my business right before fucking Christmas. Right before Thanksgiving. Right before Thanksgiving. So that's what I did. It is what it is. That's just when the room was ready, everything was ready to go, and I'm ready to work. So it is what it is. And that just means I'm going to push my specials further into the new year, and to get people in here and to let me change your life with some new brows. And hopefully you'll put your trust in me because I know what I'm doing. And I won't mess you up. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. I'm going to go for now. I got some stuff to do. And I will be back with another video. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to talk about yet, but if there's something that you want to hear, if I got any knowledge on it, experience, something I've gone through in my life, you got a question, anything, let me know. I'll answer in a video. Okay, peace.